It's amazing, and Synod should be applauded for the decisions you have made in the past to create Sydney Anglican Property. No matter how big or how small your property need or question is, you can go to them to work through what the best outcome will be for you right now, but then also for the generations to come.
We're standing on the new site for the ministry centre that's being built for JB Anglican, and we just would not be where we are without the help of SAP. It's been invaluable, and we're very thankful for their support.
I'm so impressed at the way that Sydney Anglican Property has revolutionised the way that our church looks at its assets. Sydney Anglican Property have an incredibly talented team, and with your help, they've got access to incredible land resources. With a great team, a great vision, a great gospel, and great land resources, we can do incredible things.
Everyone knows Olympic Park. You've probably been here for a game or a concert. But what you might not know is that in this very location, as well as the surrounding suburbs of Newington and Wentworth Point, there is a rapidly growing community who call this part of our city home. There's going to be over 60,000 people living right here in the next 30 years, and we don't have a single property in the area for them to gather and to reach them from. If you take a short ferry ride down the Parramatta River, you're going to find similar sized areas with similar sized populations being serviced by as many as 9 Anglican churches, not to mention dozens of other properties, some of which aren't even being used for gospel ministry.
At the moment we're standing in Wentworth Point. I've been here 12 years leading the ministry. About 8 years ago we planted Newington Anglican Church. We're thankful to God to be able to hire the new high school hall shortly. That's a gift from God. But any sort of hire like that is vulnerable, dependent on lots of things, and it can end at any point. It would be an amazing thing to have a property from which we could do ministry in a suburb like Wentworth Point. It's a wonderful place from which to reach the nations of the world as well. We have some lovely stories in our parish of people who've come to Christ and then shared Christ with family members on the other side of the world, and siblings have become Christians in parts of the world that would otherwise be hard to get to and hard to reach with the gospel. It's a wonderful place from which to reach the nations of the world, and a resource, a property from which to do ministry here would be an extraordinary blessing.
Now, Sydney Olympic Park is by no means the only area where this shortfall is being experienced. And of course, building new churches doesn't come cheap. But it's not all bad news. Out here, there's a massive and growing need. We've got places crying out for gospel ministry. And as a diocese, we have the assets we need to reach them. But not all of those assets are where we need them. And the question is, how many more people could we reach if we stepped out in faith and generosity and used all of our resources to reach all of our city for the Lord Jesus Christ?
So where we're standing now is the new church building for Shoalhaven Aboriginal Church that's purchased this year in Bomaderry. This place used to be a preschool, and now we use it as a church. We're blessed to have our prayers answered for this building. It's been a long time coming. There's been prayer about an Aboriginal established church for many, many years, for decades. A lot of our elders who've passed have prayed for specific Aboriginal church in the Shoalhaven. So it's a blessing to finally have our prayers answered with the building of our own. So we're very grateful for those who partner with us. You know, we'll be more effective in our goal to share the good news of the Lord Jesus and grow the church and win souls for Christ.